And I believe that people are redeemable. And so there's a lot of work to do to educate people, to change the narrative and also educate people. Because again, I'll give you a story. I'm a part of both of the governors association, and I was sitting at this meeting with some governors, and I was telling them my story, and I was telling some data, and the one governor leaned in. He's no longer governor. He retired out of one of these states. And I got nervous because he kind of sat there and paused and gave me this look, Skip. And he interrupted me and he said, Sheena, do you know where I was at? No, he said, do you know where I was at before I was governor or something like that? Or before he was a sheriff. Before he was a sheriff or something like that. I said, where? I got nervous because he started talking about his cop story. He says, I was behind the cop car. He talked about as a juvenile how he got in trouble and then how he got a second chance. And so I'm like, you're one of the 70 to 100 million. And so then another governor comes sits down with us and he goes, hey, come listen to Sheena's story. And the guy sits there and he looks over at his wife. And his wife gives him this look because I could tell the wife look. She was like, don't open your mouth. I know the wife, don't open your mouth look. But he did. He was like, wait a minute. That data doesn't sound right. I was like, no, really, in your state, one out of four people have a record. And he ended up disclosing to me that he had an arrest, but he looked at it as the other end. He was like, well, it was an arrest.